Hello guys, I hope you guys are all doing good. Welcome back to bosskayzfx Forex group. We really appreciate you guys to have you back once again to our YouTube channel. If you are new here guys, welcome to the family. Just hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified when we upload our next video. In today's video guys, we're going to be talking about, let's say the market will break both market structure, meaning they'll break the previous lower high and then they'll come and break the previous lower low, creating a new lower low. So what happens here is something like this guys. Let's say you have found something like this in your H1 time frame. You have to go to your H4 time frame and see what's going on there. And as you can see here guys, market was coming from drop, base, drop, base, drop, and then the market went up and break the structure to the previous lower high, creating a new a new high here, as you can see. And then the market came back, creating a previous higher low. That's where we find our order block area. Then they will shift the market going up, and then they will take out the previous higher high, creating a new higher high, as you can see. Then they'll come back to the previous order block area and shift the market going up, and as you can see, they will now finally take out the previous lower high, creating a new higher high, and then they'll come back to the previous higher low, and then they'll take out the previous higher low, creating a new lower low. Obviously they'll come back to the order block zone area and take the orders and shift the market, and now they will finally go to the previous higher low, where we can find our order block zone area. And this one, it's a strong order block zone area. Why? Because this was the first move of breaking the structure, so that's where they will hold the orders, and now they will finally take the orders and shift the market going where up. And as you can see, they will now come back and take the orders. So if you see something like this, you have to wait for the market to come to your previous higher low. Then they'll take the orders and shift the market going where up. So without wasting time, let's start with our example here. As you can see, this is volatility 25-1S indices, and this is H1 time frame. And as you can see here guys, the market have created a drop, base, drop, meaning this was our previous lower high. And then as you can see, this previous lower high was taken out, and then the market went down. And as you can see, they have also taken out the previous higher low, as you can see, creating a new lower low here. Now they finally came back to the order block area, but as you can see here guys, they didn't reach our order block zone area. They just went to the previous hidden base somewhere there, and then they shifted the market going down. And now as you can see, they've also taken out the previous lower low, creating a new lower low, as you can see. And then the market came back to the previous drop, base, drop, and then they took the orders and shifted the market going down. And now as you can see here guys, this was our previous base area. As you can see here guys, this was our previous base area where we find our order block. And then as you can see, this was our previous higher low, and this is where the market hold the orders at our previous higher low. That's why the market just reach out this zone with compression. As you can see, this was compression going where down, but if you can see, the whole pattern was a compression guys, going where down. As you can see, they were just trapping at our at our trend line and going down. And as you can see, after reaching the order block zone area, they reach it out with with compression. And now they finally taken out the previous the previous lower high here, as you can see. So if you do not want to take trades at this order block zone area, you have to wait for the market to break the previous the previous lower high. And as you can see, this one was the previous lower high, and this one was the first one. That's where the dealer just created a rally, base rally, meaning they've came back to the previous order block zone area, as you can see here, guys. And they took the orders after taking out the previous lower high, creating a new high. Then they came back to the previous order block area. Now they finally take out that zone going way up, and as you can see, they finally take out again the previous the previous high, creating a new a new high. So what you have to do, guys, is to understand where the market is coming from. So if we go to our H4 time frame, you find out that this was our previous our previous lower high, which was taken out by this move, creating a new a new high, as you can see here. And now this was the previous higher low, which was taken out by this move, creating a new a new lower low. Now the market finally came back to the previous to the previous higher low, as you can see, where we can find our order block zone area, and shifted the market going way up. So if you see that, you go to your H1 time frame, and now you understand how to master such kind of entries. Why? Because as you can see, this was a new high, and this was our new lower low, coming back to the previous higher low, as you can see. So you have to use this previous one higher low to take your entries, guys. If you see something like this, if you see the market breaking the previous higher low, you have to wait for the market to come to the previous one. Why? Because as you can see here, guys, that's where the dealer have created a first a first higher low. As you can see, this was our previous drop, best drop, and the market have taken out the previous lower high, creating a new a new high. Now they finally came back to the order block zone area. As you can see, that's where our base area is at. As you can see, that's where they just came back and took the orders and shifted the market going up. Now they came back to that zone. Why? Because they never tested that zone before. So meaning that's where the orders, the order block and the orders are being held. And now, as you can see, they finally took the orders and shifted the market going up. So you have to understand your H1 and H4 time frame. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a blessed day. Thank you.